Shalom, TaNaKh Wisdom. Let's just talk for a minute and ask why. Why is the world against big families and encourage families to just have one or two children? Why is there a pro-choice movement and abortion clinics everywhere, and especially in impoverished situations and communities? Why is there a depopulation agenda? Why? Why did Yahweh make man, and his first commandment of two was be fruitful and multiply, fill the earth and subdue it? And the second one was, don't eat of the tree of knowledge of good and evil, or function coordinating with dysfunction. Why? Why is a man like the sun, the greater light? His reproductive cycle is every 24 hours. He deposits seed into his woman. 24 hours later, like the sun comes around, bright, shining, he's able to do it again, being full and potent. Why is the woman like the moon, the lesser light, but greater than the light of the stars? Why is her reproductive cycle every 28, 30 days, like the full moon? Triggering her to want seed, to become impregnated from the seed of a man. And the children are like the stars. Remember when Yahweh told Abraham, first he told him, he says, can you count the dust of sand? So shall your children be. And then he told him again, go out in the night, look at the stars. Can you count them? So shall your descendants be. And they will bless all the families upon the earth. Why did Pharaoh say, kill all the baby boys? Why are most of the abortions male, the successful ones, male, the male seed? I believe that when Yeshua said in Luke 10:19, he told them, he says, the disciples came back rejoicing about having authority over demons. He said, don't rejoice in that. Rejoice that your name is written in the Lamb's Book of Life. I saw Satan fall like lightning from heaven. When did Satan fall like lightning from heaven? We do know that when Yeshua resurrected successfully from the cross, and he anointed the heavenly tabernacle, that's when Michael and his angels, his messengers, fought with the devil and his angels, his messengers, and kicked them out of heaven and confined them to earth. And now the devil is striving to neutralize man in his purpose. So that wasn't the time when he fell like lightning from heaven. The time that he fell like lightning from heaven was when Satan had convinced a third of the messengers to join with him in staging a coup in heaven. And when he fell like lightning, he destroyed the earth. And that's why in verse 2 of Genesis it says, in the Hebrew, "V'haaretz hayeta tohu vavohu," and the earth became chaotic and its elements confused, and a darkening was on the face of the billowing, agitated ocean waves in the Hebrew. Oh. So why, man, be fruitful and multiply? Why is Psalms 127 says that happy is the man, unless Yahweh builds the house, they labor in vain who build it. So, and the house he's talking about is family. Succeeding generations of family. Happy is the man whose quiver is full. The fruit of the womb is a reward, or that's the translated word, but the original is a compensation to fill a void. Because is it not true that since a third of the messengers left with Satan, that there's now void in heaven? And is it that man was to become the replacement? But he had to be tested. Because out of one that rebelled with Satan, two stayed faithful, proving themselves to be trusted by Yahweh. And so the replacement was going to be man's seeds. Because that's why he made man in his image and in his likeness. And it is expected for a man to have a family, and that family become a clan, and that clan become a nation, and we fill the earth. One last thing. They say that the population now is 7.3 billion people. They spread a lie, overpopulation. No, they have an agenda. Do you know that 7.3 billion people can fit in New York City? Did you know that 7.3 billion people can have 2,000 square foot houses and not feel Alaska? Satan is the deceiver of this world. Let's come out from underneath his deception and fulfill the purpose that is confirmed by our biological makeup. In Yeshua's name, TaNaKh Wisdom. Shalom.